Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hey, what's up if you're new? So today's video is going to be kind of different. I've never openly talked about mental health on my YouTube channel before, but today is that day. I have honestly been wanting to bring up mental health on my channel because I am a huge advocate for general well-being and all of that stuff, so I thought I might as well introduce a topic that I'm extremely passionate about, which is mental health, to my channel, my blog, my social media, all kinds of stuff like that. For some, mental health can be a very uncomfortable topic to talk about, which is completely understandable. But I think mental health is a topic or a subject that we really should be talking about. And I think by me openly talking about certain subjects of health, including mental health, specifically online, could help raise awareness for those who are struggling. I think by talking about these kinds of subjects and raising awareness, we are able to relate to one another and build a community that supports one another. And I think by having just even a small online community can make a difference in someone's life because they felt understood, they feel like they have a friend, and I hope that by me introducing this new topic onto my channel, it kind of helps build a community and just raise awareness for those who may or may not be suffering from the topics that I'm going to discuss. So on my channel, I haven't really discussed my interest in health before. I have mentioned in previous videos that one of my purposes in life, I believe, is to heal other people, and the interest kind of developed whenever I was younger, and it's still kind of developing now. Whenever life presents me with a challenge, my biggest thing is, okay, how do I fix this? And I'm always like looking for ways and solutions to easily fix something or work on healing it. And it wasn't just myself that I was always doing that with, it was other people. If somebody else was hurting, I'd always be like, oh my god, I can feel your pain, I want to help you fix this, I want to work on this with you. But that's a whole other topic for another day, as in regards to me feeling pain for other people. But that kind of inspired me into wanting to help others learn how they can heal themselves, because I feel like I'm slowly but surely becoming a master at healing myself after every life event that I've gone through. So back to what I was saying, every person faces challenges in their life, and I think it's so common nowadays to mask those challenges that we face for a variety of different reasons, and we especially mask those challenges on the internet. Honestly, looking back, I wish there would have been someone like an influencer or one of my idols who would openly talk about mental health or just health in general and their experience with it, or just openly talked about stuff like that, because I feel by talking about it, it helps us grow and get through it because we can relate to one another. So as I begin these health related issues on my channel, there's going to be a variety of different topics that I do cover. If there is a specific topic that you'd like me to talk about on my channel, feel free to leave me a comment. I am very open to discussing whatever with you guys. So before I jump into this video, I do have a disclaimer. I am not a trained professional licensed to give medical advice. Everything I say in this video is based on research, personal opinion, and experience. This video is not a substitute for receiving appropriate therapy or medical advice for your particular health needs. This video is simply to openly discuss, educate, and raise awareness on the topic of seasonal affective disorder. Okay. So now that that important nonsense is out of the way, let's just dive right into what the topic of this video is about. So by the time you watch this video, we are finally going to be in the season of fall. This is the season where the leaves begin to fall off the tree, pumpkin spice aroma is in the air, the temperature starts to get cooler, and the amount of daylight gets shorter and the nights grow longer. I have to be honest with you, I personally love this season. And even though everything around us seems like it's dying, I love the fact that whenever it's ugly, which I kind of love the way that it looks. When everything is ugly, we focus more on bringing warmth and comfort to ourselves throughout this season. So we light candles, there's a fire, we snuggle up in the blankets, we drink tea and hot cocoa and all of that fall winter kind of stuff. And I really, really like that emphasis on the seasons changing. So we have to adapt to our changing external environment. And not everyone is like me in the sense where they love this season. This is a season where things begin to shift. Many people actually struggle during this external environment change, and it's really hard for them to adapt to their environment. These cyclical struggles that a person may experience during the fall and winter can be diagnosed as a depression known as seasonal affective disorder. So to be diagnosed with this disorder, a person has to meet the full criteria for major depression that coincides around this time of year for at least up to 2 years. So if you are experiencing the symptoms that I'm going to go over in a few moments, and you've experienced these consistently and consecutively for 2 years or more, you may want to seek out treatment. Nonetheless, this seasonal affective behavior disorder most commonly happens during fall and winter. Now, it can happen during spring and summer, but it's kind of rare when that does happen, but it is possible. Now that the seasons are changing, it is most important to check in with yourself and to check in with your loved ones. Being aware of the symptoms of seasonal affective disorder, which we will now call SAD, S-A-D, can help you understand those who are struggling, and it can help you take preventative measures if you are someone prone to getting depression during these seasonal changes. So some of the symptoms of SAD include feeling depressed every day, feeling hopeless or worthless every day, having low energy, having problems sleeping, feeling sluggish, more easily agitated, overeating and possibly weight gain, difficulty concentrating, craving carbohydrates, frequent thoughts of death or suicide, and social withdrawing, so wanting to hibernate. Unfortunately, there are no direct causes of why SAD occurs in people during these seasonal changes, but there has been scientific studies that show links between why it could be possibly occurring. One of those theories suggests that since there is less sunlight throughout the day, less serotonin is produced in the brain. Serotonin is a mood regulator. When mood is not properly regulated by the brain, the result can be feelings of depression, fatigue, and weight gain. Another theory in those with SAD, they overproduce a hormone called melatonin. The hormone is produced whenever it's exposed to darkness, and it can help regulate sleep. With longer periods of darkness in the fall and winter, the hormone is overproduced and causes people with seasonal affective disorder to become sleepier and more lethargic. Also, with the lack of sun, it may result in those with SAD not being able to produce enough vitamin D. So if you or someone you know are experiencing these symptoms, just know that there are treatments and therapies available to you. You don't have to battle this on your own, nor do you have to let it take over your well-being. If there's a will to get better, there's a way to get better. It's extremely important to know that you can seek treatment through conventional methods or alternative methods. There is no wrong or right choice when it comes to choosing a treatment option for you. If one treatment doesn't work, you can always test out or try out another. Who knows, maybe alternative and conventional medicine together would work best to suit your needs. Always keep your options open. The most important thing is to seek treatment. That's the first step in getting better. So I'm going to go over a couple of forms of treatment that could help those who are experiencing seasonal affective disorder. This list includes conventional and alternative ways of healing and dealing with this. So it's not a cookie cutter. You have to try all these treatments or anything like that. It's just to give you an umbrella of options if this is something that you are experiencing or something that you do experience through these seasonal changes. So the first form of therapy is light therapy. You could also get counseling. You can go see a psychologist. You can seek out antidepressants. Aromatherapy is an option. Exercise like yoga or cardio or just something to keep your body active. Also, you can pick up some vitamin D supplements. You can change your diet. You can work on stress management. And it's also been suggested that you should go on a warm vacation so you can experience the sun and be in a place or environment that is more stimulating to you rather than being somewhere where the sun isn't shining as much. But yeah, so basically those are some options as far as getting treatment goes. Some of those are self-help, some of those you have to go in and see someone. So I've given you a lot of info in this video. The reason I made this video is because it's literally the beginning of fall, and you know, a lot of people struggle in silence, and that's not really helpful or good for them to experience that. So I thought by sharing what the disorder is and by sharing how you can get treatment and all of that stuff, it could help someone out there, and also those people who may have anxiety about these upcoming seasons, and people who know that this happens to them during this time of the year. I just want you to know that you are loved and you are supported. Healing is something that has to be committed to on a daily basis, and if we can somehow find some sort of relief throughout the day, that means that we are one step closer to living what is our own best life every single day. Just try to remember to be gentle with yourself and seek out treatment if it's necessary. Do not struggle in silence. Do not let this disorder take over your life. Creating new daily habits and routines can help commit to healing and taking preventative action. So with that being said, if you'd like tips or advice on how to create healthy habits and new routines, I would love to make a video over that. Just leave me a comment and I will get right on it. Also, since this is the first video of mental health, I will be discussing more, but if there's a specific topic that you'd like me to talk about or go over, then feel free to leave me a comment as well. And lastly, if you are a person that experiences seasonal affective disorder and you have found methods and treatments that work best for you, please feel free to leave those in the comments so other people can maybe have someone to ask how that sort of treatment went, and etc. So I hope anyone and everyone who is watching this begins to commit to more self-care during this fall and winter as we, adapt to our external environmental changes. Please try to stay as healthy and balanced as possible, and I'm going to do the same. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!